Welcome to the dark side. This is the Emperor known as Living Good. No, what's up, everyone? How the hell are you? Hey, it's good to talk to all y'all. It's good to see y'all again. This is the Nightcap. This is what it is. This is what it do. This is the Nightcap with Apex Sports. We got my dude Gabe, and guess what? He's just not Abe. He's getting ready to plug it in like cable, and we're gonna make sure that we run this thing ably to save the every kind of sports that we want to make sure are savory like gravy. So stinking suck it and love it. This is Apex Sports. You dig it? What's up, brother?
Hey, yeah, no, it's Friday. There's a lot of sports on the slate. There's a lot of sports to look forward to. Plus, we had a really jam-packed week of sports. So, who says that it's the off season just because football's over? We're in full swing over here. Let's do this.
That's why the name of this show is not the off season, because we never take days off on this one. Well, we do technically, but only when there's nothing actually happening. Because the last couple of days, there's been a couple of slow days. NBA's been off air for a little while. We covered it after the All-Star game. College, we've covered most of it on our shows. If you haven't watched, then you're missing out, as Dust would say. If you, I'm actually not going to quote his slogan, but if you haven't watched, then you're missing out. If you have watched, you're the awesome person in the world. Okay, so here's what's happening here, though. This show is the Nightcap. Let's all crack a beer. Let's all have a decaf coffee. Let's all have a cup of chamomile tea. But let us have the energized, as much as we can, kind of tone. Gabe, or BTG. BTG. I didn't know. BTG. We're going BTG. BT Gabe.
Yeah, whatever you prefer. But what's
No,
up, my
I
guy?
like it. No, I like BTG. I'm E-Rock, so
I
I'm
love
cool.
BTG.
Yeah,
Shout out Dusty for that one. I love
yeah, I'm
that.
cool. I'm cool with BTG. I'm cool with it. BTG.
What's up?
How have you felt? It's Friday. So what have you found? This is how we're going to start the show. What has been a standout this week from the sports world? Doesn't matter what sport it is. What has stood out to you the most? What has been like the most, like, wow, that was really cool kind of thing? And if you need a
Yeah.
second, I can go first. I know
No,
I
no,
put.
no. Before I get into any of that, I want to just shout out Francie Bastidas. She came out with a really good article breaking down the Chicago Cubs and their agreement with David Peralta. So, want to give her a shout out. And then another person I want to shout out. This guy, he always does great recaps on games, and he's someone that even when it's a full game, slate of games, he maybe doesn't do every single one, but he gets a lot done. And what even if it's just one game, you gotta. I know I love it, and so shout out to Marat too. You can check their workout on Total
Whoa,
Apex Sports, and then for anything, all things Philly base, you
for real.
you know look no further. Look no further than our very own David Whiteman. Again, he's strictly a Phillies guy, but it doesn't matter to him. It doesn't matter. 76ers, Philadelphia Union. I'm guessing when the Eagles come, he's gonna cover them. Goes to Villanova Wildcat games. So if you're a Philly sports fan, shout out to him as well. Again, you can check all three of those people's their work out on totalapexsports.com.
I love that. That's a great. You know what? If there's a great plug, that's a great plug. Good job on that one. I agree with that. My man over here, BT Gabe over here, he is all about writing. He puts out great content um for Apex, and you know what? If he puts out anything else anywhere else or whatever, freelance, it doesn't hurt to look at his stuff, because guess what? This guy knows what the hell he's talking about. Even if he's wearing a Nebraska hat. Okay. That thing's got to stink by now. You wear it so much. I'm just letting you know. Okay. You ever wash that
I
thing?
was gonna say we have a fucking washing machine.
People say it all the time, but do you actually wash it?
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're questioning me on this.
Is it because you wear it so much? Some people just don't want to wash their lucky stuff. I didn't wash my
Oh, I don't.
Panthers, my lucky Panthers jersey all of the 2015 season.
Yeah, I'm not superstitious in that regard.
Oh, boo. All right. Don't get all sassy with me. I know. So we're going to get into the sassiness in a second because I know you wanted to take something up with me in a little bit. We talked about on the NBA show.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll let you get to it. I'm giving you
Yeah,
your
yeah,
platform. I'm going to get there. Give me a second.
yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, I saw the viewership. It went from 1 to that, and it was like, oh no,
It went 1-1.
no, it'll get now it's back to 1. See, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm
Vinny,
sorry.
My dog. No, you look great.
Can I tell you the last 30 seconds of my life before I got on here? Because
Yes,
it was probably the most inspired I've been.
Please.
So have you guys ever watched speedrun videos?
I have.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched. It was from a couple of years ago. The speed run for drinking a 2-liter bottle of soda, and the guy did it in less than 18 and a half seconds.
Ugh.
And that inspired me to say, you know what? I have to be better at my craft, so I have to come on another podcast.
I know where this is gonna go. I know it's gonna go. Oh.
I had a soda today though, but I can't practice. So
Yeah, how fast did that get?
that one took a couple minutes because I
don't. We know what the result was. We know what the result.
A little room for improvement, then. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to shoot for the stars.
It was Old Faithful.
How long? 18 seconds?
Yeah, I'll send you guys the video.
I don't know. I don't want a video. I don't want to.
No, it's not bad. It's not a
this
bad.
Show, no, this show will not allow it. This is actually where I make an executive decision. No, that is for the morning.
Crazy though.
That's for the morning show. No, that's for the morning show. That's all you. That's all y'all. Nope. This show.
That guy deserves whatever record and endorsement deal he has coming to him.
On the Guinness Book of World Records YouTube page.
You know what?
This guy's legit.
No, we will not allow this on this show. Vin, how are you feeling other than your stupidity of this? How are you feeling? Vin has been a little under it recently. How are you?
I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. So what happened was about Sunday night, my wife got sick, and then it hit me by Monday morning. So she took off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from her job, and then I just didn't podcast for the whole week until today. I jumped on the morning show.
Here's what we got to do. Vin gets under it way too much.
I just need a better immune system.
And here's what he has to do. Vin needs to start drinking immunity shots, like turmeric and vitamin C and ginger and stuff. I did drink. Vin, you need to do that.
This doesn't count. I'll take
that. Does not. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. No, it's not working. Obviously, it's not working.
But that one's been in the fridge for a while, so.
It's water. It can be in the fridge as long as it needs to be. Vin, are you on here for a little bit, or are you?
Yeah. Actually, I didn't even realize you guys just started. So yeah, I can stay on.
Oh, you just wanted to say hi. Well, Vin, I'll tell you what. I'll let you jump in on this because I love Vin. Vinny, by the way, is one of my favorite.
How about this? I'll stay on as long as you want me to. If you
I
want to kick me off, I will kick it.
Oh, Vin, we were about to do a 24-hour stream.
Oh, okay. Well,
Vin, I'll kick myself off here as long as possible. Is until he gets something, he catches something else. So let's go ahead and Vinny, I'll let you get in on this opening topic. What is something that you saw this week? I usually save for the finishing touches, but this is a very impactful week in sports on many things, and I hadn't gone yet, but I want to hear your opinion. What stood out to you the most as your nightcap?
Oh my god!
So I can't say my speed run.
No, I'm not touching that with a
very good answer.
No,
I'm not counting it. That's not happening.
Most impactful thing to happen.
I don't want to hear it if that's what it is.
I mean, we kind of talked about this on the morning show a little bit, but just these MLB uniforms. I don't know how much of you saw. Yeah, okay, so Iraq can see these pictures.
Yes, I've seen the picture. ESPN couldn't show them the crotch shots. They couldn't show them. They're so great, especially the goat shot. The goat shot was the best one.
But I mean, if you want to go something serious, then I'll go with
I'll
go with Mongo, Steve McMichael getting released from the hospital. So that was great.
Yes.
Oh well, all right. That's a good one.
We'll go one serious. I'll go
we'll
one
accept,
serious.
We'll accept both. We'll accept both. You should have started with the serious one, then gone with a funny one.
To be honest, I didn't see that he was released until now. So.
Hang on, boys. Breaking news from the New Orleans Pelicans Heat game.
Oh, the fight?
6'10" Thomas Bryant, 6'0", 6'0" Jose Alvarado throwing punches at each other on court. What's your initial?
Yeah, so I kind of take that over.
We got. You cut out there, Gabe.
You cut out a little bit.
Finish it up, Ben. What's the story?
Fight. Thomas Bryant, Jose Alvarado. 10 is difference. Reaction.
Let me see the details. You start, Ben. I want to see the details.
I'm watching a video just on Twitter of it, and the only thing that I see is Najee Marshall choking Jimmy Butler, which is a pretty cool video to watch.
Oh, I love chaos.
But legitimately MMA early this week.
Yeah.
No, I doubt it was that cool. Trust me. Oh, damn, they don't have it yet. At least I can't find it. Oh. Well, either way. Wait. So what started it? I'm trying to look. I'm going to find it on. I'll find it on Twix. Damn. So wait. What's the game at this moment then? Is it done? Is it wrapped up?
Yeah. 106-95 Heat.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, this guy. Told y'all it was gonna be just I wouldn't touch that game with a 50-foot pole. Told you.
Yeah, you knew there was a fight coming.
I did not know there was going to be a fight coming. I will admit, I did not know there was going to be a fight coming.
You had the odds on that.
I just said I never bet on New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans Pelicans are like lepers when it comes to betting. Is like lepers with them. You don't touch them. You don't get near them with a stick. Hell no. I said that to all of y'all, and I stand by it. It follows true. Dear God, it's incredible. It's just that you can't trust them. Ugh. Either way, point is, I can't find the video. I'll see it in a bit. I also have the Hornets. I have the Hornets game sideways over here. So
yeah, but sorry, you were about to ask us something, or you had something planned.
No, I asked him about that. No, I never even answered mine thing for the week. Mine is absolutely Caitlin Clark breaking the record was absolutely a milestone for me. But that was earlier. Yeah, it was like I know it's.
Yeah, I think it was her milestone, but I get what you're saying.
It's something I wanted to watch. It's something that I took away from the week. But here's what I did: Steph versus God, I can't ever remember her name. Because
Serena Ionescu.
Thank you, Ionescu. Thank you. I don't want to butcher it. That was a milestone in NBA / just men crossover to women's basketball. I love where the whole crossover is going. In all seriousness, it's just becoming women's basketball is becoming so much more appealing in a positive way, not just like any kind of like sex appeal crap like that. This is becoming like skill, and it's really awesome to see. Caitlin Clark is Ionescu is right there. Caitlin Clark is probably the absolute forefront of it. It's really cool to see. I'm just very happy about it. That's something I'm not being corny. I'm not being condescending. That's really something I'm very happy about. That's what it is, So that's what I'm saying. That's something that I was very happy about this week. But let's move forward since I didn't realize we have an unexpected pleasure of snapback Vin over here.
Well, wait, what, Gabe, what's yours?
Oh, he already did his, but you can do it. You can recap.
I'm sorry. Did I
No,
miss
you
this?
can recap it. You can recap it. It's all good.
No. I shouted out some of the writers, some of the content they were pushing. Check them out again until ApexSports.com. But yeah, that's what I had. But yeah,
Well,
what do you have, E-Rock?
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move on to this. We're gonna go back to the old format. I got 5 topics. Y'all can pick 1 and 5 or 1 through 5. We have 2 people here other than me, so I will let you guys decide amongst yourselves on what you would like to say 1 through 5. So y'all 2 decide and have an amicable decision.
I already said guess first, so go ahead, Vin. 1 through 5, your choice.
All right.
What a gentleman. What a
I
gentleman.
have the best idea for this.
No. You can't choose the topic.
I'm not
you can't choose the topic. You got to choose the number. You can't do this. This is my show. Oh, God.
Yes, Vin.
No. Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, okay. All right. I get where you're going with this.
All right. Topic number 1.
Topic number 1. That is a very
like
good. No, it's a great choice. As a matter of
fact, I think that we had a great pick, Gabe.
Actually, it was a great pick because here is what the thing is. Right now, it's a very quick one, so that we'll actually have time to cover another 1, maybe 2, because we'll see what happens. Justin Fields is my number 1 because he is number 1. Like his actual number is number 1. Where is his best landing spot, and what do you think they should get for him? That's where I'm going to go with this. NFL. I will start with Vin, you're not usually here. I'll let you start.
So where I think he's going to end up?
Where should he wind up, and what should they give for him?
So I think at this point you're going to get probably a 2 and late round pick, I would assume, for him. Just because teams know where they are where the Bears are going to be with this quarterback situation. I don't think they're going to be saying, hey, we have to pay a premium. And I don't think there's that many teams that need a quarterback right now. I mean, what are the teams that need a quarterback? Do you think at least 4 of them are going to get a quarterback through the draft?
I don't know. I could see a few of them, but I'll let you finish. I'm just curious.
Where I think he's going to end up is Atlanta. That's where I want him to. Where I'm scared he's going to end up is in New England and just be on a dud team.
Ugh. Yeah. No, you're right, but
because they need a quarterback, and I think they could trade a later pick and get Marvin Harrison and just try to say, hey, we're building for the future.
And that brings up a double question as well. And Gabe, I'll put this to you as well before you answer. That way you can answer both these questions. There has been I don't understand it, but there's been an outcry from certain analysts of not ones I like, but New England should not waste their time drafting a quarterback because they don't have anything to put around him. So they should trade back and get a receiver or something to go around Mac Jones. And I'm like, what? But so I guess, what do you think New England should do? That's my first part of the question. And the second is, what about where's the best landing spot for Justin Fields? And what do you think? The same question as Vinny just did.
Best landing spot for Justin Fields. Maybe the Omaha Beef. You know, they're looking to do well in the indoor football league this year. Yeah, I don't you said a 2 in a late round. I think you might get that for him only because he's a quarterback. Any other comparable comp for considering his talent level, I think you wouldn't get anywhere near that. And that's a fancy way of me trying to say, I just don't think he's good. I don't think he's worth much. I don't think teams should really do try to even go for him. So yeah, whatever indoor football league just needs a quarterback. I think that's probably where Justin Fields needs to end up. And what should New England do? It really depends. There's too much. This year we might get a little more chaos up top. I know everyone's saying Caleb Williams won, Drake May too, but they're just made. I'm counting on stupidity this year winning out for some reason. So
God.
it really depends on what the top teams do. If you don't get a guy who you feel 100% in, I think you need to draft the most proven prospect in Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay, so let me get this straight real quick. You have no stock essentially in Justin Fields. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'd trade maybe Ritz Crackers box for him.
I think that's a little
What are you
disrespectful.
talking about? He's great.
I mean, he's the best quarterback you guys had in the last 5 years.
What NFL team were you with, Gabe? I'm just curious.
The Patriots.
You don't think Justin Fields is better than Mac Jones?
But Mac Jones, come on. Mac Jones isn't it. Like that doesn't
I agree with
anything.
that. I agree with that, but damn,
So
bro.
you're picking one guy who throws end zone picks for someone who really can't run an NFL offense.
Okay. Now, we had a hotter topic on this than I expected. Okay, timeout. Let's just roll with this for a second.
Like, I'm not even being. That's just how I view the tape when I watch Fields play.
No, you can view that, but it's just okay. Justin Fields has been given such a bad hand in Chicago. Pretty much like every Chicago quarterback has ever been given, including, it doesn't matter who it is, actually. Their best quarterback in history is Jim McMahon. Take that for what it is, because he had the best defense that's ever been known to humankind. And
the 2023 New York Jets.
They were really good, though.
Then they compared themselves to the 85 Bears.
Yeah, but they were wrong. But then again, it wasn't fair because they also had a really crap offense. I know. You can't ever compare. But then again, the Bears had the best running back in history, in my opinion. In the 85. Walter Payton, in my opinion, is the best running back. But that's a different question. No. Justin Fields. No, but I don't like him there. I don't like him in New England. I'll agree with that. But no, Justin Fields is great.
I don't think he's great. I don't think he's bad. I think he's a 16 through. I think he's a top 20 quarterback in the NFL.
I think he's an MVP candidate on the right team.
I don't know about that.
I am on the right team. I do. Well, that's just an opinion.
Three of us just drastically view Justin Fields differently. You have him like as a top 12 E-Rock, right?
I have him a top 10.
Top 10. You have him like
as number 8.
You have him like as a starting capable person, Vin. And I wouldn't even want him I wouldn't want him as a backup because I think it'd be too much of a distraction.
All right. I would say I'll just cut to the chase after all this because I think it's so funny. We're on like high, medium, low. There we go. It's like a damn video game. We got easy, hard, easy, medium, hard.
3 levels.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna put him on the Steelers. I know I'm biased, but the Steelers, I don't want him on Atlanta because I don't want to play him twice a year. But at the same time, I like him on the Steelers with Mike Tomlin and with Arthur Smith, ironically, because he was just on Atlanta. But I think he makes it with Najee Harris and everyone else, Pickens. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. I know it's cliche because everyone keeps saying it, but that's where I think he is. And I think he's great. And I forget, what was the other part of the question I said? Because I was so put off.
You said, what should the Pats do?
Okay, thank you. Sorry. I was so put off by you dogging Justin Fields. It was like, what? Oh, the Pats? The Pats, man, they need to take a quarterback now.
I think they could be in the Russell Wilson sweepstakes.
No, they need. All right, there are some times where.
Well, I mean, think about it.
They need to take Drake May, or they need to take Jalen Daniels now.
Think about it. They're probably going to go Marvin Harrison first pick.
No, they shouldn't. Oh, they should.
And then
Oh,
I mean, you're in a division with Aaron Rodgers, Tua, and Josh Allen. I think they're gonna try. I don't think they should, but I think they're gonna try.
if they do that, it would be the stupid. Sometimes you just need to start over. It's just, and the Patriots. You got Gerard Mayo as their coach. I don't even know who's their. Have they hired a GM yet?
No, it's Dave Ziegler. So he was always like part of the operations, and he kind of got a de facto promotion. But they haven't hired anyone outside, and he's right now kind of acting as GM.
If they don't, if they sometimes
you guys have Aaron Rodgers.
You got it. You're at the 3. You got to get a quarterback. You got to. It's just that simple. And because this is a quarterback-rich draft, the top 3 quarterbacks are great quarterbacks.
I mean, I hate to say push it. Yeah, I hate to say push it down the road, but I mean, next year also has a pretty good quarterback.
Unless you trade down and you think that Bo Nix is your thing, then that's fine, I guess. But I don't know. New England has been doing this game about kick the can for so long. I mean, well, and I hate New England.
But Gabe, you may be able to speak to this a little more than I can, growing up or being a Boston fan. With the Patriots, I mean, we see this with the Red Sox a lot. Just if you're just not interesting, they just don't care. I mean, they have the Celtics that are doing very well. They have the Bruins that are doing very well in Boston. I think that's why the Patriots are just afraid to say, "Hey, we're going to full-blown rebuild right now," and just keep.
I see what you mean.
Stay competitive.
Yeah. But it really has been working. Like the fan base has been, the fan base is out for the Crafts more than anything at this point right now.
It's not a happy ending for Kraft,
dude. Well, you can't fire an owner. Well, you can, but it takes it takes moving mountains, essentially. In this case, it takes moving Kraft mac and cheese, which is a lot of Kraft mac and cheese to do it.
He's not the mac and cheese guy.
He's Kraft, so yeah, he is. He's the Kraft mac and cheese.
No, guy. It's a different.
Yeah, no, it's a different family.
It's the same. He's part of the Kraft line. He's part of the Kraft line. Yes, he is.
No, my guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I remember because I thought that for a while too.
Really?
Very common misconception.
Huh. Well, I stand corrected. Okay, then. What the hell is he rich from then? I figured it was from Kraft cheese and Kraft. Well, Kraft owns all the stuff. You know, they own more than just mac and cheese. All right. Anyone in the comments, whether it's now or between there and whenever, where the hell are the Kraft family? Where's this Kraft family from? What the hell? I could have sworn I thought it was the Kraft Velveeta.
I just did a quick Google search.
Yeah, me too.
Diversified holding and real estate equity.
None of it has to do with the cheese.
But no, he's for sure not the Mac guy.
So what he is he's essentially the boss of Dunder Mifflin. He's paper and packaging.
Huh. Okay, I just learned something new today. I apologize to everyone. That's it. That is a common misconception. We didn't just cover sports; we covered knowledge. Gabe, Vanny,
big knowledge pod
for educating us all. I feel stupid now. Okay, actually, I don't feel stupid. I think it's it was an easy. Yeah, it's well. Okay, then everyone. Robert Kraft is not part of mac and cheese or cheese in general.
He's just part owner. He's part owner of Orchids of Asia. That's it.
Yeah, he has cheese, but he's not part of cheese. There we go. He has cheddar, not cheese. All right. Well, at the same time, wow. Well, either way, taking that away from it, he's still balling out of control. Man, if they don't take a quarterback. I mean, unless
I definitely don't agree with that, though, E-Rock.
They do Bo Nix or Penix. I get it, but they don't take.
Why not take a wide receiver and then get the quarterback next year? I mean, you have Quinn Ewers, you have Shedeur Sanders, you have some quarterbacks coming out next year
because they've been doing this for years and they keep putting it off.
That's why I think Russell Wilson on a 1-year deal. I think it's something that could happen.
No, do you know what's actually really maddening is they're actually talking about running it back with Mac Jones again.
He's right. No, it's just, oh my God. It's, you know what? Let's stay in the same cycle. Let's say, if I'm New England, let's stay in the cycle. Let's do it. Let's keep doing.
But this is so I don't want to just talk about New England, even though they're my team, so I would love it. But
All
just
right,
in general, you don't have to take a quarterback this year. And this is the main reason because college football is producing quarterbacks at a level unlike ever. And they're honestly just getting better. So and how many quarterbacks have we seen that were for sure first round picks that end up not panning out? Justin Fields. So this is why if you evaluate the quarterback and you really don't see him as a first round guy, you have to ignore what the mock drafts are saying and what the experts are saying. If your internal scout team, your college scouts team says, we're not seeing it with this guy. We don't think he can make the leap. Wait a year. It's better to wait a year than to reach on a quarterback and be too limited going forward.
Gabe, I do agree with you on that. That's fair, but not in this class. This class is absolutely stacked.
I get that, but there's also, you only get so many stars in a draft. And, we see this every year. One or two of these quarterbacks are going to end up hitting. That's basically how it works.
Well, yeah, but this is like the best skill position. The best skill position in terms of quarterback and receiver and tight end draft we've seen in a while. This is a offensive stacked. Last year was defense. This year is offense. And if you don't take advantage of it, you're really going to miss out. That's my point. That's all.
Just get your Carson Beck jerseys ready.
Okay. Well,
next year.
So Gabe, who would you what would you if you were all right, you're the GM if they even have one, like we said, like a real one.
You're Dave Ziegler.
Yeah, basically. So if you're New England, you're the GM, what are you doing?
Yeah, so first of all, this draft is going to be great for whoever doesn't take a quarterback. Not that these quarterbacks aren't great, but there's a lot of other positions that are really, really good this year as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think whoever just holds steady and waits, I think they're going to find some diamonds in the rough that really shouldn't even be considered diamonds in the rough. But to answer your question, I want to see Marvin Harrison Jr. It'd be just nice for once to see dynamic wide receiver play with this team. And even then, I could be okay with running it back with Mac Jones, knowing that he inevitably let me finish.
I'll let you finish. I'm just going to go ahead and duck
knowing
out.
that either he's going to ball out and fine, great, not likely. More likely, we get Marvin Harrison Jr., and then in his second year, we bring in either a really nice college prospect or we do something like what Vin said with Russell Wilson, just for a different guy. So that's why I want the proven guy.
Oh, dear God.
So my assessment on Justin Fields isn't like a personal attack or anything. It's just I think there's too much noise. I think there's too much of an outside fan base that once he's in your building, I think too many fans clamor for him and want him to see the field. And I think I loved him at Ohio State. I really did. But I don't see him making the next level, let alone being a top 10 guy. And I think it's just too much of a distraction.
All right. Well, Vin, before you go, I'll let you wrap it up before we move to anything else. I was with you up until Vin, before you go. I was with you up until my bad. I was with you up until you said like run it back with Mac Jones, and it was like, oh, okay, whoa. Mac Jones is damaged goods at this point. He's done. I'm sorry. They've ruined his career. They've ruined it. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but they've ruined his career.
Don't worry, Gabe. Zach Wilson's on the market.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that was just cold. That was cold. But here's the thing about this. I'm not talking about Justin Fields. Even if you take him, Marvin Harrison Jr., but if you're going to do that, then you better take Penix from Washington if you're going to do that, because
I don't think it's going to be available.
He may not be, but then trade up for it. But either way, you got to take a quarterback. You have to take a quarterback in this. Russell Wilson is not your recipe.
I think for 1 year it could be as a bridge.
No. Russell Wilson isn't going to be in the league this year.
I mean, there's only a couple of spots that he can end up, and I think New England is one of them.
This is my prediction. Russell Wilson won't be in the league this year. I'm serious. He will not be.
That's not even too big of a stretch, honestly.
I didn't say it was a stretch. I just said that's my prediction.
I'm trying.
I was agreeing with you.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I don't think it. I don't think that's possible. So, like, why do you think that's? Why do you think that could happen?
I don't know, Gabe. You want to?
I mean, just the NFL politics. So the owners. I don't want to say collude. I don't want to have that discussion right now. What I'm saying is, like, they definitely see eye to eye on a lot of things, and they view it as, all right, Russell Wilson didn't perform what he should have. He should have taken the pay cut. And so I have a feeling if based on what E-Rock's saying, if that happens, it'll be because, all right, he needs to pay for it now, kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I think on a salary cap, I mean, just strictly football, he had a 19-8 touchdown.
That's not where I was going, Benny. That's not where I was going. Where I was, and Gabe, that's a great point. What you just said.
But you were talking football.
BTG. That's a great point. No, here's where I've been going with it. I hate mocking people, or not mocking, but parroting what I've heard other people say, but they're right. This will be about how he feels about playing football. Like, how much does he love football? How much does he love playing football? Because he is going to have to fight for a starting position. Every team will have to pay him like $1 million. Well, only $1 million. Right? Just a measly $1 million. You know, that's just a measly $1 million. But he's already going to make a guaranteed $35 million this year.
Yeah, but if he gets cut, that doesn't go towards whatever team picks him up.
But is he going to want to actually go through all that stress and crap for that measly $1 million, quote?
Well, he gets his guaranteed money.
And also, are people going to want to actually have him as that drama, that nonsense? And is he going to want to take that humble pie to where he's going to be like, excuse me, a backup quarterback? I don't know, man. I could easily see him not playing football again, ever. I mean, I think I could see him not ever taking a snap again. That's me, and I could be wrong, but that's where I'm at with it. I think that's where it goes down.
What would be like a percentage?
It's like, how much does he love football? How much does he care about trying to get back into the game? That's where I'm at with it, and I couldn't answer that. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that's
so like now that you've broken down like that, I would have to say like 20-80, 20% he steps away, 80% as he comes back, you know.
Where would he come back to then if he did? And I'm not being that saying, no, I'm not challenging you. I'm just actually asking you, where would you think that?
I mean, I think there's realistically probably 7 or 8 teams that would say that you could say they need a quarterback right now.
Yeah. If he agrees to be a backup quarterback.
Well, I mean, I'm talking
about a starting quarterback.
You know, so am I. I think depending on what Minnesota does with Kirk Cousins, if they want to go that route, they can go get Russell Wilson.
It's fair.
I still think New England's a good spot for him. I think that's a potential landing spot. If you're Atlanta, if you're Raheem Morris, I think you'd want him over what they have if they're not going to draft a quarterback. Or trade for Justin Fields, which I think that's probably more likely. The Bucks, I mean, maybe. I don't know, really. I think about the salary cap situation.
I like
it depends on it depends on what Baker demands.
Right. I mean, that's also something too.
It depends on what Baker demands. Depends on what Mike Evans demands. That's a lot of moving parts.
Or we could get E-Rock, man, and just say, you know, if he goes to Carolina, he'll be the best quarterback there. We got 2 short quarterbacks over there.
He's not going to Carolina.
We could have two people.
We have Andy Dalton. We have Andy. No, he's not. We're dedicated. We're dedicated. You know what? I still have not given up on Bryce Young.
No, I haven't given up. He has the
I
talent.
think Bryce Young is going to be just as good as CJ Stroud. I think people are kissing his ass a lot right now. And I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but
No.
if you had a better offensive line.
No, I agree. I think CJ Stroud's a little overrated for what he is.
Thank you.
I think just people are just putting him on a high pedestal that he's like a top 5 quarterback right now already. But he's definitely a really good quarterback.
He's great. Don't get it wrong. I thought he was great coming out of the draft. I still think Bryce Young is a special talent. I just think he was put into a really – that's a different subject.
You know what would be an interesting situation?
What's that?
What if Cleveland says they're done with Deshaun, they cut him, and they won?
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Too much guaranteed on the books, though.
Especially no. Well, there is a rumor. There's rumors. I don't know how much the rumors are true, so I don't want to go too deep into it.
That's not a rumor. No, those rumors are stupid. They don't have. That's no chance.
No, the rumors that he could be facing a second suspension.
That rumor is not true.
I don't know. I said I don't know the.
No, it's like $250 million guaranteed, and he's got 2 more years of it. Yeah, that ain't happening.
You're better at that aspect than me. If they were to cut Russell Wilson, if they were to cut Deshaun Watson, what would that mean for the cap situation for them?
$130 million or $100 million cap money. Done out down the drain. You could literally take a massive toilet and
yeah. I mean, if there's a morality clause in his contract, I mean that could be the only way they could really get out of that. But
yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Oh no, it's done. No, they can't get rid of him unless someone.
Yeah, so that's not on the table realistically, right?
Not a chance.
I mean, the only way they could really say it is the only way they could say it is, hey, Wilson's getting the minimum. We'll have a quarterback battle and just basically make him force his way out.
No, they're stuck with Deshaun for 2 more years at least. No, they're stuck.
I don't think stuck. I mean, I still think Deshaun could be a good quarterback.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he can't be. I'm saying, what's the point of them moving on? I said, it ain't no chance in blue hell, brown hell that they're gonna they can't get rid of him. They gave him a fully guaranteed $250 million contract.
No, they can't get. I don't think they'll give
for 4 years.
They could force him into a bench role. And just say, hey, we'll just pay you to sit right the bench.
And then there
and say performance based off of what he did last year.
Yeah, sure, they could do that for that.
That could be one avenue. Yeah.
Yeah, for that much money, absolutely.
They'll have to get creative.
Yeah,
they'd have to get creative, and they'd have to. And you know what? You know what Deshaun would say?
This is the years that
Deshaun would say this.
Well, it doesn't matter what Deshaun says at that point, but
it doesn't matter what he says. He says
this is the year. No, I mean in terms of hey, you're going to the bench, basically a Russell Wilson situation.
Yeah, and again, Deshaun say, "Fine, I'll go to the bench."
Yeah, I mean he'll just get his money. Yeah.
I'm still getting paid.
Yeah, I mean this is the year when his contract really kicks in. He gets $46 million for the next 3 years.
Yeah, they've made their bed. They're gonna have to lay in it. That's their thing. Haslam has made his bed. The owner, he's gonna have to lay in it. All right, made your bed of roses. You crap in it. You don't crap in it. You're gonna have to lay in it. That's his thing. All right, but let's move on. All right, let's give another number. All right,
you can choose a number.
Other than number 2, which is what the Browns would do with that crap.
So you got 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we'll go 3.
Oh no, I just meant like in terms of taking a number 2. We still have 2 available. I just wanted to.
Yeah, no, I'll do 3 though.
Is that what we're doing?
Or we'll do 3.
Sure.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do then. This goes to the NBA, and this has to do with. Honestly, it has to do with who do you and God, I hate doing this. I wish we hadn't almost picked this number. Because this is like ESPN-ish. It's not ESPN-ish, it's ESPN.
Oh, we're about to have
if you had to pick between
debate. Here we go.
Something like that, yes. All right, this will be a quick one though. At least we can move on fast from this. If you had any faith in a team making a deep playoff run, who would it be? the Warriors or the Lakers right now?
Oh, okay. Oh, I like this question. I like this
I
question.
don't. I hate this question. I hate it because I've heard it 50 times a day, and I fucking hate it, dude. Fucking hate this question. Go, anyone go.
Okay, do you have an answer or do you want me to go?
You go.
Anyone go. I don't care. I hate this.
I trust the Lakers more. I think in a 7-game series, we don't really know what Klay Thompson can be. He has these off shooting nights. We don't know Draymond's composure, for lack of a better word. I just think it's too many variables. I don't know if you guys saw this, but we just saw Steve Kerr just get a massive extension to basically
I did
go.
not see that. I did
Yeah,
not.
It happened about an hour ago. It was announced.
Nice. Good for Steve.
I'll find out the full times, but I know
By
it's
the way, the Warriors are kicking the Hornets' ass. Shocking. Just letting you know, for the record.
But yeah, I know it's it just got announced. 2 years, $35 million, highest NBA coach.
Dear God, look at this game.
Gabe,
you go next. I'm watching how the Hornets are getting abused right now. It's like
but yeah, I mean,
to be clear,
I think the Lakers. Just to go back, I think the Lakers are the better team. I think they match up better with a lot of these teams, and I think out of any of these play-in caliber teams that we really consider, I think that they have the better chance of making a run. So I think they have the size with Anthony Davis, LeBron. I think that they have a decent offensive in the guard position from Dinwiddie, who I know he was shooting terribly with the Nets, but looks like he's playing a little bit better with the Lakers. And then obviously D'Lo. And I also like Hachimura, even though he's a hot and cold type of player.
What you got? BTG? What you got, BTG?
So to be clear, I don't like either of these teams. Honestly, I know the Warriors are on a heater right now, but I think the wheels are going to come falling off sooner rather than later with this Warriors team. For the Lakers, I don't know if they'll ever even come on. Yeah, they have a winning record, but if you have to make me pick one, I like the Lakers a little more, and it's because I like the players outside of the stars on the Lakers a little bit more. Austin Reeves, and Spencer Dinwiddie. I've always been a fan with his, and D'Angelo Russell. I think can do enough in big games. But I mean, the big question is going to be LeBron with his age. Can he do it again? And Anthony Davis, with his health too.
All right.
And then the Warriors have their myriad of issues.
I love it. The myriad of issues. But because I know my answer, but that's not even the point. Point is, if that's the case, how far of either of these two teams do you think they would be able to go?
I think the Lakers. I think the only team that really could stop them. I mean, maybe Minnesota, but I don't really buy into them as a postseason team. But I think the Denver is basically the only team that can really give them a really big matchup. I think they don't have the big men. No other team in the league or in the Western Conference has a big man duo to stop Anthony Davis and LeBron.
All right. What do you think?
Wait, E-Rock, what's your question exactly?
Then how far, whichever of these teams, how far do you think they can go?
Yeah, because I don't. Oh, yeah. So if you're asking me how far I think they'll go, I don't see either of these teams getting beyond the play-in.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at the NBA, the Western Conference, the bottom of the standings to the play-in is very convoluted. So from the Warriors right now to the 5th seed, so the 5th through 10th seed is 4.5 games.
No, it's absolutely convoluted. It's like a LA. Speaking of LA, it's like LA traffic. Everyone is all crammed together.
That's a good comp.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just I'm not being even biased. I think Golden State's the more they have the higher upside. I know it's about the size, but I think the spacing and the speed and the shot selection / like completion is a big deal. And I just don't I don't trust the bench of the Lakers compared to the Warriors right now. However, I don't see either of them getting I don't see them getting past the second round. I think the Warriors are the answer. I think that the second round is the other answer.
But you have them winning a series.
I have them winning one series, yes. I think they'll get to the 6th seed. I think they'll win one series. They can win a series, but they're going to run out of gas and not do the second series. That's where I'm at. But I could be wrong. But that's where I'm at, though, because I like what they're doing with their lineups. I think that I don't have no faith in the Lakers right now. Not a chance.
Sure.
All right, but AD is playing very well right now. By the way, Hornets are getting their asses kicked right now. Okay, by 21. Okay. I didn't have faith in that to begin with. Okay, so guys, we got time for one more topic before we wrap up. All right, so we've already done 1, we've done 3. So we got 2, 4, 5, and that's it. What do you got?
Gabe, how you feeling? Do you have a feel?
No, it's all up to you, my guy.
Okay, all right. I need you to say each of those numbers very slowly.
All right,
with how excited you feel about each topic.
No, you're not going to get that. I'm a good poker player.
Oh, Vin is creative, man.
It is creative, but you're not going to get it, though. 2, 4, 5.
I'm feeling a 4.
You feel a 4. You feel
a slight inflection.
Yeah. I think he extended the 5. I think he extended the 5 on purpose.
Well, that's because it was the last one.
Oh, okay.
4, really? It's why is Vin such an ass? Oh no, sorry.
I mean, that could be a whole podcast.
This one actually, it's good. It's cool. All right, this one has to do with NCAA over here, and we'll wrap it up with this one. NCAA football specifically. It was announced today that they're very strongly considering, or I should say that's actually redundant. They're strongly considering talks of extending it next year to 14 teams. What do we think about, like, where is this going? What do we feel like should be happening? What is absolute, like, what? And then they also came up with the layout. Like, what should we make of this? That's my question. Let me start with BTG, since he's got Big 10 in his name. Let's go with this. Since it's not the Big 10 anymore, it's the Big 20. So let's go with that.
The more you expand teams and expand the playoffs, you're creating more of a problem. It's not solving a problem. What you're hoping to do by expanding is to reduce the amount of people complaining afterward, or saying, or bring up the discussion of, oh, this team was deserving, oh, this team was. But instead, what you do is you broaden the pool, and now more teams are eligible and have an argument. Where if you keep it down to a smaller number, so this year it was 4 teams, and really there was only 1 team that we felt like got snubbed. Now by expanding it to 14, 16, right? You get my point. Sorry,
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
By the way, like, not even a hot take. I thought they actually got it right this year, but we can debate that another day. I would love to debate that another day.
That's another day. We'll talk.
They nailed 1 through 4. But anyway, that's
all right,
another day.
You're fired.
Yeah, that's another day.
There you go.
But yeah,
you're fired, bro.
Like, look at the NCAA tournament now in basketball. Like, by the time you get to 64, 65, 66, like, I don't know, Mercer, the Citadel, all these teams all have arguments now. And do they get snubbed? So just because it's football, I think it's actually gonna be worsening the problem than solving it.
I think that's a fair point. Well, your point is a fair point. Your part about the NCAA football thing.
Yeah, you didn't like that part.
Well, Georgia should have been in there, but that's another story. But all right, let's go. Vinny, Vinny, give me some cream of the crop. Come on here.
Every time,
Pennsylvania, come
we do
here.
a show, we always have the Italian.
Got to. It's Vinny, Pennsylvania.
I'm
Come
glad
here.
we found your poker face because I really wanted to talk about this anyway. So, and also, I mean, Gabe's on the complete opposite side of me. I think the 12-team format is probably the best thing that we could do. One, the 14 format, we're not guaranteeing every single conference champion in there. I think that having it where the entire country is involved in terms of the Power Five, I think that's significant. I also like it getting 4 of the teams at least a bye. So if you win a conference championship right now, your top 4 seed, you get the first round bye to make the brackets even, because otherwise it would be a 16-team tournament. And I just think this is just a better way. I like the first round being at the home team stadium instead of a neutral site. I think that's going to make it a lot more exciting that first week. I'm not a fan of expanding before we even see what this 12-team format's going to look like. I understand that this is just a 2-year period before they can renew it again, but I really like the fact you're going to get an SEC team. You're going to get a Big 10, a Big 12, every conference. You're going to get that. I like the 5+7 method that they're going with. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun, and this gets more schools involved. I think eventually we're going to have college football being the second sport in American sports. I think it's going to go NFL and then college football.
Oh.
So I think that right now you're going to expand it just to keep on getting the more money. You're going to get a lot more excitement around the sport, and they're going to control the month of December.
I think that's a very fair point.
Plus, we always have all these bowl games. I mean, we're finally getting some of these bowl games with more stakes.
Well, I think. Well, whoa. Let's slow our roll. All right. I agree with you for 90% of what you said until you started wrapping it up like a prom date over here, or what a prom date should do when you should wrap it up. Okay, so here's what happened here's where I push back. I agree with you on both of y'all on everything, and I get to look up Gabe's nose, and that's really cool. Okay. Sorry, it's just like all right, what's up now? No, I really do like the idea of the 12. I don't necessarily I don't hate it. I'm indifferent on the format that they've made for it. I mean, Notre Dame doesn't like being independent, then kiss an ass. I don't care. Then join a conference or join an official conference. It doesn't matter who, just join it. My biggest thing is with 14 is like, where are we going to stop? Where are we going to go? Like, do you want to make it? The reason we haven't done a 64 team like basketball, because it's a contact sport. We're not going to make it like that every week. Like, hey, let's all just beat the out of each other like every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then try to say we're looking out for player safety. That's not happening. What I am going to say about it is I like the 12. But I don't like what you said, Vin, is like the bowl games, talking about the money. The money? Oh, money ain't the issue. Money ain't the issue, as they said in rap. I said money ain't the issue. No, they have no problems with money. That is no problem.
I wasn't talking about issues with money.
Well, what are you talking about? Say increase more
relevant.
money? They need more money?
No,
Do they need more money?
No, that the bowl games are going to mean some more. As they're going to be.
They don't mean anything right now. They make so much damn money. It's ridiculous.
That's what he's saying. No, that's what he's saying.
They don't mean much. So now with them being associated with the college playoffs,
everyone makes a lot of money out of all of it. That's not the problem. Like,
No, there's
No,
nothing.
that's
We're
what
not
I'm
talking about
saying,
the money
Rob.
here.
all right, what am I missing? What am I missing then?
We're not talking about the money situation. We're saying that there's going to be actual importance on some of these bowl games that don't have importance.
But here's what the issue about that is: they're just going to add more bowl games.
I don't think so. I think if their teams are associated with games already, they're not going to if a team makes the postseason, they're not going to schedule a bowl game.
They'll add more bowl games for lesser teams. They'll be the Tampex, string bowl or something. I don't know.
Can I tell you my theory about this college football playoff?
What?
Can I tell you my theory about this? Why they expanded?
I'm very curious. What can I?
They expanded to save the Pac-12.
So they get the automatic bid.
Great job on that one. They did a great job.
Well, I'm saying right now they have two teams in their conference.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore. I mean, they're gonna go to the Mountain West this offseason.
They're scheduled with the Mountain West. They're still not technically in there.
But they're gonna be though.
But you're gonna tell me if you're a lesser team on let's say in the Big Ten, for example, if you're Northwestern right now, you're not gonna say, "Hey, we could take the financial hit for a little bit. We'll join the Pac-12. We'll be the team to basically beat there. We'll get our automatic bid into the college football playoff. We'll get our money back that way." And we'll get a larger share of the pie for the Pac-12 media rights.
I will admit ignorance on this one. I'll plead ignorance on this because the finances of it are absolutely out of my realm of understanding.
I tell you, this is where Vin excels, man.
No, Vin, and I respect that. I think that's not even going to happen. I don't think that. I'll say this, not the finances of it, but I don't see Northwestern leaving.
No, I was using them as an example, like a lower level team in a power.
I don't see Illinois. I don't see them. I don't see.
I could see like if the ACC. I don't know how much you guys have been following about that, but if the ACC, well, obviously you are because North Carolina. But if the ACC implodes, as it seems like it might do, if FSU wins this lawsuit, and teams can start leaving,
they're not.
Once if say they grant a right, which is $572 million, I believe. If that, if that goes away, because basically that's tying teams to not be able to leave, and this whole media rights situation with ESPN, it sounds like ESPN doesn't want this to be disclosed. They're trying to claim felony on FSU right now. But if that leaves, if Florida State leaves and Clemson leaves, what's left of the ACC?
And I'm not disagreeing with that. It's not like the Pac-12.
No, I don't think it's going to reach a Pac-12. Well, I think it's going to be severely.
It's not going to Pac implode, is what I'm saying. Not Pac twin plode. Oh, see, I made that up. You like that? But I'm not going to Pac twin plode. But here's what the thing is: they're never going to win that. There's way more money in the ACC, and there's way more investment in the ACC with ESPN because there's a reason they signed a contract with, and this gets into semantics and contracts and litigations. This is like beyond me, but I've read from what I've read about it. Mm-hmm. They're signed into 2036.
Yeah, that's the belief. Even though
that's what I'm saying.
It sounds like they could not be.
What they're trying to do is,
yes.
Yeah, they're going to lose that most likely.
Yeah, the layman term is that it is till 2036.
Yeah, they're most likely going to lose it. They might be able to mitigate certain circumstances of that. And now we're getting into the offices of Living Good, Gabriel, and Sabani over here. This is our law office over here. But that's actually what it gets complicated when it comes to that. I don't see them winning that lawsuit. Maybe there's a litigation in between of it, but no, I don't see it. Now, if that happens, North Carolina is going to be on the first thing smoking as well too. I would hate it, but just like before then, they'd be on the first thing smoking, and the first conference they'd be on smoking is the Big Ten. And they shouldn't be the Big Ten. They should be the Big 50. So that's okay.
I need to clarify one quick thing, though, that I said earlier. So I only said I only gave the example of look at what happened when we expand to 4 to whatever as an example of why more is not better. But I think 12 is the number. I also gave that example to say why I don't want it expanding to 14. So I just want to clarify. I just want to clarify that 12 is the right number, but anything beyond that is ridiculous. And I also don't like the 5+7 model. And the day we debate this year's 1 through 4, I will. I'm pretty consistent on this, but we can debate that another day.
Gabe, I actually agree with you 100% on everything you just said. 100%. I think you're right. 100%. I'm glad you. Thank you for clarifying that. I think you were 100% correct. I hate the 5-7 model. I hate that 5-7 model. Minus Notre Dame being a bunch of whiny bitches. Okay, so I don't care. Oh, we're independent. Well, then join a freaking conference, you big whiny prestigious whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't know. But then I think we've all made good points. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's wrap this sucker up like a prom night. Let's go ahead and let's say what is. We've said what's the most impressive. What's something, let's go ahead and say what was the most impressive moment. Let's say that you saw this week. Moment, not like, something like what's the most impressive moment? Like this was like, damn, that was really cool. Could be a dunk, it could be a shot, could be a pat. Well, it's not pass, it's not football anymore. You know what I mean? Unless it was on YouTube or something like that. A lacrosse shot. I don't know. Hey, you know what? Gabe, you go first, man.
I'm gonna go with my Nebraska Cornhuskers. They get their first Big Ten win on the road, and they did so in dominating fashion, against an Indiana basketball team that was once a really great power. So maybe not they're not great, but they still pulled off a pretty decent double-digit victory. But most importantly, Indiana stormed back, brought it with, and usually Nebraska's collapsed each and every time in those moments, and this time they pulled it off.
I mean, I'm not going to go next, but what I'll say is bonus one is Vinny Penny over here jumping on our show. I think that's actually pretty impressive. That's not my actual pick. Yeah. I'm really fucking happy. Yeah, I said it. I said fucking happy. I'm very happy about it. Vinny, I love you. I've missed you. Okay, Vinny, you're next. What's up?
I mean, I'm pretty excited to watch how many people opt in and out of this college football play or college football video game.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, so basically, for those who don't know, yes, EA Sports, for the incentive to get a player's name, image, and likeness in their game, are offering $600 and a free copy of the game.
I'm so excited.
So I'm excited. I know Shedeur Sanders, basically, he tweeted something like, hey, this is not acceptable. This is nothing that we're going to accept on the lines of that, and then quickly deleted it. So it's going to be really funny to see how many of these players are going to, one, accept that deal, especially these big name players. So I'm excited just to see how this works out.
Guess how many people are actually going to want to play with Colorado?
Me.
I'm not. Hell no. I ain't
going to play with Travis Hunter.
They ain't got no offense. They ain't got no offensive line.
Yes, they do. They got Jordan Seaton.
Yeah, they got Seaton. He's
they got one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they got a guy.
It's an offensive dot, E-Rock.
They got a guy. It's all right.
Yeah. I'm excited to play with Travis Hunter, from being honest.
Travis Hunter is badass. Ain't no doubt. Travis Hunter. I'm not even saying that Shedeur Sanders isn't badass. They're offensive. It's like saying oh, the New York Jets need all they need to get is another receiver. I'm like, Okay, what was the reason they got hurt in the that Rodgers got hurt?
Yeah.
The same reason
First
why
place.
Joe
No,
Burrow is
that's
going to get
good.
hurt again next year because of
They're saying like,
because of
oh,
the
they need
turf.
to trade for. They need to trade. That was another one of the topics we never covered. Said,
Aw.
oh, I said, oh, like you know what? They need to trade for Devontae Adams. I'm like, no, you need to trade for offensive linemen. What is wrong? What is wrong with you guys? What is you not learned
know.
anything
I
from
mean,
last
Those two
year?
situations are comparable. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah, did you not learn anything?
Yeah, that's a good comparison, Eron.
Thank
I
you.
agree. I agree. Rodgers probably would have got hurt at some point last season if it wasn't his Achilles. But I don't think that. I think if you get an offensive weapon,
Oh,
I still
you are
think-
such a Jets fan. You are in denial. What is wrong with you
No,
guys?
I mean, I'm not saying
Get
the offensive line was good.
offensive line.
No, I'm not saying the offensive line was
You
good
know
or
what was
anything.
great? You know how you know who didn't have receivers and had a great offensive line last year? The Kansas City Chiefs. How'd they do?
I
How'd
mean, remember the whole conversation between draft Jamar Chase or draft Penei Sewell for the Bengals?
Oh, shut up. Oh, get out of here. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate it. Thanks for being logical on this. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Get a left tackle. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, we're gonna get Donovan Smith. We'll have
Jets
Donovan
fans-
Smith. We'll have Mason Cole. We'll be set.
Oh, dear God. You guys, you take acid in the offseason or something? All
Elijah
right.
Vera
So
Tucker. We'll be set. Don't worry.
Aaron Rodgers giving y'all too many acid tabs in the offseason. Okay. So, dear God in heaven. Jesus.
Can I change my favorite moment of this week?
I don't know. Did you take an acid tap from Aaron Rodgers? Did you go sit in the dark room? The fuck's happening around here? What is up with Jets fans? We need more receivers. What are you talking about? You need more receivers? What? You Garrett Wilson. What is wrong with you?
This is my new favorite moment.
Oh, yes,
Stephen A.
yes,
Smith.
yes.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Off
Yeah.
of one game.
You know where he went to school? My hometown, Winston-Salem State University. Yes, sir.
How about Kiona Christmas, high school senior? She she got in one game, ready for this, 11 points, 20 rebounds, 11 assists, 10 steals, 10 blocks.
That's pretty badass. Although
Quintuple double.
Sorry, I have to go with this one more time for Jets fans, and because I'm not even trying to rag on them as a team, I'm ragging on the fans. They did the same thing last season, and I saw today. If they trade for Devontae Adams, they become blank. They say Super Bowl contenders. I'm like, oh dear God in heaven, don't do it. Don't. Why are you doing this again? No, you need to get Tyron Smith. You need to get. Oh, what are you doing? You guys are making the same mistakes you did last year. Oh my
You're on
God.
check Slack. I just sent you my favorite, one of the best tweets I've ever seen.
Why are the Jets never trying to draft offensive linemen? What is wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you?
They drafted Vera Tucker. They drafted.
Oh no, he's never on the field.
No, Vera Tucker has been. He had a torn Achilles this year.
Oh yeah, because that's always an easy thing to roll back from.
Well, he did it in.
Oh my God, you Jets fans never will learn. We'll never learn. Okay.
Well, what do you want them to do? They drafted it. I mean, Joe.
Oh dear God, I'm done. Okay, so let's just move on. Oh dear Christ, Gabriel, let's move on fast, please, because Jets fans. This is why Jets fans can never have nice things.
We're gonna have a nice Lombardi Trophy this year.
Yeah, you keep thinking. Yeah,
that would be something, Ben. That would be something.
This would be like deja vu. This is deja vu from literally 12 months ago. This is deja vu again.
I didn't say for a Super Bowl III's Lombardi Trophy. I just said a Lombardi Trophy.
No, like 12 months ago. This is like deja vu. Oh my God, Jets fans can't own nice things. That's what it is. Oh my God, it's like the Rugrats. You can't just like put anything nice around y'all. Okay, so dear God, you need offensive linemen. Be real with me.
I mean, they need more than just offensive linemen. They need offensive linemen.
But that's the main thing. You want to injure your 39-year-old quarterback? You want to injure him again? See how far that goes without an offensive line. Okay, Gabe, here's what it is. What the hell did I even say? Okay, the best Jesus Christ in heaven. We already did him. This is the best thing. Oh,
well,
Jets fans.
You're not
Jets
flustered,
fans.
but like you know what I'm trying to say. Not flustered, but whatever
Jets,
another word for that
no,
is.
Jets fans give me a headache. It's so ridiculous. They just repeat themselves every offseason. Aaron Rodgers is a tool. Okay, so Gabe, what was the best thing you saw this week in terms of like what was a great thing you saw this week? I'm not talking about like just a person, anything. We said earlier, like in the beginning, just help me out, please. Help me out. Please, God in heaven, please help me.
Yeah, I got you, my guy.
Dear God.
I want to go down the route of another shout out. Hashir writes for us here at Total Apex Sports, and he is trending as one of the top cricket writers on Google. And him and I will talk. We just kind of like trying to push each other, motivate each other. I don't know if that's how you want to put it, but he's always high spirited. He inspires me, and he just cranks out content. And he's about to hit 100 articles within his first month here at Total Apex Sports, and he's already being recognized by Google as a top cricket writer. So go check out his work on TotalApexSports.com.
No, dude, I respect that. By the way, I saw that, and congratulations, and also much respect to him as well. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at freaking Vinny right now. Freaking Jets fans. I swear to God, dude.
Don't worry, we have some good football news that just came
No,
out.
But you get mad
really?
when you suck. No, they get mad when they suck, but when they're the season's over. Hey, Aaron Rodgers is coming back. And it's like, what the hell's going on? All right. What's up? What's up, Ben? What's good?
So it is announced from Deadline, a sequel series to Blue Mountain State is in the works.
Yes. Yes.
E-Rock, have you ever watched Blue Mountain State?
Yes, I have. I don't like it.
Oh, really?
I think it's stupid.
What a poor taste. You deserve that remove.
You do realize I can just bring myself back up.
That's why I brought you right back on anyway.
I can literally bring myself
you get
back
a 1 second removal.
It is my show after all.
This is like Around the Horn.
Sorry, E-Rock, that you're not thrilled
you're
about
not
this.
Tony Reale. You don't dress like a hipster.
No, if anything, I'm more of a Woody Page.
So you're old and wrinkly like a prune. Got it.
I just need the board.
I like Woody Page.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, see, I can just move myself right back there. Oh no, see, you know what? I don't like you, so I'm gonna put you down here. There you go. Yeah, see, there you go. See, I'm just gonna do that. That's right. I'm pulling a Dusty over here.
What has it been? A series or a movie? I didn't hear you.
Series.
Yes. What if you could get the same cast and there was no drop off from their age? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be that would be cool.
They announced a couple people are returning. They said Alan Richardson.
So everyone's been muted on this one, and because that show, with respect to them, I respect that it's probably funny to most people. And I just don't appreciate it. But this is my show, so kiss my ass.
Did you like the league at least? Or did you like the league?
I did like the league. Okay. Ooh, I did like the league. I really did. I really did. The league was awesome. That was funny.
My wife, she's not a sports fan at all. And she sent me me a TikTok yesterday of Taco singing about Kevin's kid's birthday when how their parents had sex.
Yeah.
And I always love the Eskimo Bros joke. And I also talk about fear boners way too much.
Oh, I remember that episode. I do. Oh God, it's been years. It's been years. I used to love that show. Is funny because that's a good show. I'm not a huge Nick Kroll fan, but that was a really fucking good show.
Have you ever watched the league?
Oh yeah, I love Nick.
That was a good show. It reminds.
But
like,
yeah, Thad Castle is supposed to be reprising his role.
Yes.
that was
Best
a
middle
great
linebacker in the nation.
That's the only reason I watch Tubi. It's on there. Get
All
my
right,
free.
well, that's a good.
Wow,
All right,
that
all
made
right.
my
Look,
day. I'm sorry that this didn't make your day, your evening, E-Rock, and that you were semi-revolted, but that made my day.
no, it's okay. And in fact, I'm actually I'm gonna do because it's my show and I'm dictating. I'm a dictator, dictating and dictating, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's go ahead and do Eric's question of the day, like we do on the
Ooh.
NBA show. What is your favorite sports show, whether it's comedy or a TV
Ooh, I
show
got one.
or movie? TV show or movie, could be drama or comedy. Let me know. What is it?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry, Johnny Manziel.
Oh, I said no. It's
wants to
my
be in
fault.
Blue
I
Mountain
didn't
State.
say. I didn't say it very clearly. I apologize. Your favorite show or movie, drama or comedy, sports related.
Okay.
Either one can start. I'm fine with it.
Do you have something lined up then?
I mean, I never watched Friday Night Lights, but it just feels like I have to say that just because of how cult classic it is.
Show or movie? Show or movie?
I mean, probably the show, just because that's the only thing I ever see on Netflix. But
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
I do like.
Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights. The show.
I mean, personally
Oh,
for me,
yes. Yeah,
me though, I would say Ballers, just because I love Ballers.
It's a good one. It's a very good one. You're up. No, Gabe. I'm the one who proposed the question. You're the one who has to.
Oh, okay.
I go last.
In terms of real life sports following, I love Hard Knocks. I'll watch old seasons all the time. But in terms of something a little outside the box, this is a YouTube show. I love the Paulie and Tony Fusco show. Have you two heard of it or no?
I've heard of it. I've never watched.
No, I
it.
never heard of it.
Yeah, they're just two guys from Philly. Shout out Dave here at Total Apex Sports. But no, they're two guys from Philly, and they just fit every stereotype of an Italian American living in Philly, and they play into it. And I really like it a lot. NFL focused.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch it.
I respect it. I think it's a great, absolute pick, and as many corny shows / movies that there are, I do like the Ballers series.
Ooh.
No, but I'm not picking it.
Oh, okay. So that's a dark horse.
Oh, there you go. No, I'm actually gonna go with Any Given Sunday.
I knew you were gonna go with that.
Why did you know I was gonna go with that?
Oh, because you're such an Al Pacino guy.
That's true. That's fair. How did you know I was an Al Pacino guy?
Because what guy is an Al Pacino guy?
Then why didn't you go with it, Vinny? Why didn't you go with it, Vinny?
Because that's not his best film.
I didn't say it was his best film. What the
Well,
hell are you talking? I didn't say it was his best film.
I mean, he's
I
never.
don't even like
He beat
Scarface.
that Jack and Jill.
I don't like Scarface. And I like that.
No, he beat that Jack and Jill. You ever watch that movie?
I have.
I've watched part of it.
You ever have this pleasure?
I wish parts of my brain had been removed because I had watched part of it. That was a horrible movie.
I've seen it multiple times. So,
well,
big fan of bad movies.
You should be tested then.
No,
that was horrible.
Believe me.
No, the speech. One, there was LL Cool. It was Jamie Foxx. It was Willie Beeman. It was a great movie. What are you talking about? There was Lawrence Taylor from North Carolina on there. What's wrong with you?
But no, his best movie is The Godfather. So
Oliver Stone or no, Oliver Stone. Oh, you mean Al Pacino. Which one?
The first one, because that's the only one that matters.
There you go, my man.
Not only because
the best
family ties.
First one
not only because family ties, but
first one's the best one for sure. Why do I care about this?
Because Thad Castle.
Why
you make sure your quarterback's always protected.
Best Al Pacino movie in the history of Al Pacino is 2 movies.
So the best movie is 2 movies.
Actually, no, the best movie is tied with 3 movies. No, it's tied. It's a parlay. It's a parlay. Oh, you like how I did that, did you?
Plus 600
It's a
odds. What is it, my guy?
Yo, you know what it is? Godfather 1, Any Given Sunday, and the other one is Heat. Underrated movie.
Hold on. He played Joe Paterno in the TV show.
Well, I'm not counting that. Who
No,
gives a fuck? But Heat with Robert De Niro and him and Val Kilmer.
Really shocked neither of you guys said Ted Lasso. I never watched it because I don't have Apple TV.
Only a honorable mention, Godfather 2. I think it's great, but I think it's overrated compared because I think Godfather 1 is the best Godfather. Best Godfather.
I remember I might have told you this because I love this story. So my great grandpa, he played Luca Brasi, right?
Wait,
So-
what?
Oh, I
Wait,
didn't tell you
time
that?
out. Whoa, wait. No, you did not.
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah.
time out. What? Hold up.
Yeah. So
Time
my
out. What?
great grandfather is Luca Brasi.
Luca Brasi
Yeah, sleeping with the fishes.
sleeps with the fishes. Are you fucking kidding
Yeah.
me?
Well, he died before I was
Continue.
born, so I never got to meet him or anything. But so the big thing, he went to the premiere of the movie, and when he dies in the movie, he stood up mid premiere, started clapping, and said, "I should have won a fucking Oscar." Everybody started laughing.
No, I'm sorry. I'm excited to hear that. I'm just
Yeah.
like, that's one of my top 3 favorite movies of
Yeah,
all
they
time.
shot that.
You're
They shot
great-
that in Long Island.
Your great grandfather,
Yeah.
played Luca Brasi.
Yep. My mother's husband.
I don't think you understand how actually cool that is to me right now.
No, believe me,
Because
he
I
has like
grew
the
up-
coolest life.
That might be like my favorite movie, like top 3 favorite movies of all time. And Vin, I'm coming over. All right, Vin, I'm rolling to your house right now. I don't even know what I would do. I'm just gonna hug you because it's just that is what
my
the
family tie.
fuck. That is the coolest thing I've heard in a long time. Gabe, you don't even know how cool that is. Get out of here. Oh my god. No, Gabe, I love you. Sorry, it's not that you don't understand how cool it is. I just grew up loving Godfather. Oh, Luca, son of a bitch, man! I hate that guy who. Oh dear God, what's his name? Who wrapped his neck, man? Who did it? Salazzo, fucking Salazzo.
Oh, my favorite is that he was in The Godfather, then in the spoof Godfather movie the next year.
There was a spoof. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, it's
No,
called
the-
it was
no,
called
'cause
it's called the
double
funny face of the
dipping.
Godfather.
I don't want to know because that pisses on the damn ashes of everything. I don't.
It's an
wanna know.
Italian parody film. It's
I know. I
It's
still want to see
stupidly
it.
funny.
Oh,
It's
it only
stupidly
pisses
funny.
on the ashes. I don't want to know about it. Oh my god, that is so cool, dude. Vin, that is so badass, dude. So you're like Luca Brasi Jr. Luca
Wouldn't go that
Brasi the
far. Wouldn't go
third.
that far, but
You're like Luca Brasi the third, dude. So you could whack someone that I really hate.
wouldn't go that far.
All right, I got some money I can toss you, bro. All right, I
But
got someone. His name is Gabriel.
Oh God,
And
please.
is that
That'd be
he, li-
fantastic.
he lives over near Nebraska. I'm playing. All right, guys, listen. That was you know what? This show is great, but it got even cooler real quick. Why didn't you tell me that? You do look like Luca Brasi. What am I talking about? Oh man. This has been a great show, everyone. We're gonna get out of here before it gets any less cool. Jesus.
Yeah, anything else
is-
from here is down. Yeah.
No kidding, right?
Thank
Dear
God
God,
Vin
is
came
there
on.
anything that can and the Hornets are getting their asses kicked, but Jesus. All right, guys. Any more shout outs you want to give to anyone, yourself, family,
Luca Brasi.
then anyone
shout out.
other than Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes? I mean, other than that, I mean, yo, BTG, got any shout outs you got?
let's go with one more shout out. Yes. I'm a little focused more nowadays on the on the NBA side, loving it, but don't get to read as much content as I would like maybe with the other topics necessarily. Um, like I said, I'm kind of busy with the NBA stuff, which I'm loving, but I want to make sure I get her name right. Because what this person does is she can take any theme, anything that you ask of her, anything that comes up that may be sensitive, and she just has a way of phrasing it in a really good way. So Jocelyn Page Kelly, she writes here also here on Total Apex Sports, and go ahead check her out, totalapexsports.com. Read her article on the three University of Wyoming swimmers. A really tragic event, but she did a really nice, touching story on that. So check that out too on totalapexsports.com.
He's right. That is actually one. It's a great page, and secondly, it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing, but all right. Well, Vin, you want to bring something into the light?
Yeah.
Uh,
That was me being uplifting, by the way.
I have an uplifting one if he doesn't have one, so I'm all right with it. That's okay. But but I appreciate. Hey, Gabe, I appreciate you.
Oh, no, she does good work, so check her out.
No. I appreciate you bringing that into light. It deserves to be It deserves to be mentioned. So thank you. I really do appreciate that.
shout out to me who has to wake up in about 4.5 hours to go
There we
watch
go.
wrestling.
Hey, me too. I got you.
But,
you got kids. You got kids. Let's not compete.
no, I don't have kids.
At least I don't have kids.
I don't have kids yet.
Not that you know of. Not that you know of.
Oh
Not that I know of.
Hey, you sleep with the fishes, Luca Brasi. No, it's like, hey, we all go with sleep deprivation. What do you got? What's your thing that you want to call out to someone though?
Shout out Nick Saban for potentially being the next being the commissioner of college football. Don't know if you saw that quote going around.
All right, you're getting muted. All right, no, I'm not gonna mute him, but mine is actually very simple. I got a game with my assistant coaching of third and fourth graders.
Yeah.
Third and fourth graders, the CP3 league. Let's go, but pretty much no time. I'm head coaching, and I'm really trying to make sure we get that shit done.
Oh yeah, man.
Within sixth grade Pacers. Let's do this thing, man. Let's freaking do this thing. Let's go out there and let's give them hell. Let's give them hell, man. Let's give them hell, okay? And we're not just high ranked for a reason, high seated for a reason, or whatever. Let's get out there. Let's do it right. And I'm going to make sure I'm coming out prepared. So I love all y'all. Thank you to the parents. And thank you for being in this season. Let's do it another week. And then I can thank you again. So that's what I got. All right. This is coming from E-Rock. Actually, I'm going to mention myself last because that's not fair. I got a guest guy who came in here of Vinny. Luca doesn't sleep with the fishes. He doesn't sleep with the fishes. That's what I'm saying. Oh, man. The Gabe. BT Gabe. Vinny, thank you for jumping on here. This was an absolute pleasure and a surprise. Gabriel, thank you for being on here.
Hey.
As you always do, reliable as anything. I am E-Rock. Let's go ahead and let's call it a night. Everyone, enjoy whatever is left. It's not Saturday anymore, but enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you this week. All right. See y'all later. Peace.